Before we begin, if this message speaks to you, if you are tired of starting strong and quitting halfway, if you want real change in your life, make sure you subscribe to the channel because what you're about to hear might shift your entire mindset. Now let's get into it. Everyone tells you to follow your passion. Teachers say it, motivational speakers repeat it. Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Sounds beautiful. But here's the truth no one tells you. Passion is a feeling, and feelings change. You feel motivated today, tomorrow you don't. You feel excited when you start, but when it gets hard, when you fail, when nobody supports you, when you're tired, passion disappears. And if your entire future depends on a feeling, you're in trouble. Let's be honest. When you start something new, a YouTube channel, a business, gym journey, learning a skill, you're excited. You imagine success, you picture the results, you feel inspired. But after 30 days, views are low, results are slow, you're exhausted, doubt creeps in. Suddenly that passion, it's quiet. This is where most people quit. Not because they aren't talented, not because they don't want success, but because they depended on passion instead of something stronger. Look at the most successful people in the world. Not when they're winning, look at them when they're losing. When Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, do you think passion carried him? When Elon Musk was sleeping in his office and facing bankruptcy with Tesla, was it passion alone? When Kobe Bryant woke up at 4 a.m. every day to train, was that just excitement? No, it was discipline, it was obsession with growth. It was commitment. Passion gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. If passion isn't enough, then what is? You need 1. Discipline over emotion. Discipline means showing up when you don't feel like it. It means working when you're tired. It means choosing long-term results over short-term comfort. Passion says, I'm excited today. Discipline says, I'm doing it anyway. That's the difference. The gym doesn't care about your mood. Your dreams don't care about your feelings. Success doesn't care about your excuses. Motivation is temporary. Systems are permanent. Instead of saying, I'll work when I feel inspired, say, I work every day at 6 p.m. No exceptions. Instead of, I'll upload when I'm ready, say, I upload every Monday and Thursday. Create rules for your life. Structure removes excuses. You don't rise to the level of your passion. You fall to the level of your systems. Most people say, I want to be successful, but they still think like average people. Instead of chasing passion, build identity. Don't say, I want to write. Say, I am a writer. Don't say, I want to be fit. Say, I am someone who trains daily. When your identity changes, your behavior follows. And behavior repeated daily becomes results. Passion is romantic. Discipline is lonely. Passion feels good. Discipline feels uncomfortable. But comfort never built greatness. No one sees the early mornings. No one sees the late nights. No one sees the sacrifices. They only see the result. And then they say, you're so lucky. You're so talented. You're so passionate. They didn't see the grind. They wait. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel confident. They wait to feel inspired. But winners move before they feel ready. Action creates confidence. Repetition creates mastery. Consistency creates success, not passion. If you truly want success, understand this. You will have days where you don't want to continue. You will doubt yourself. You will question your path. You will feel behind. And that's normal. The difference is simple. Average people stop. Disciplined people continue. That's it. Instead of passion, action, success, use this: commitment, discipline, consistency, mastery, success. Passion may come and go, but commitment is a decision, and decisions shape destiny. If you're still here, still listening, still reading, that already separates you from most people. Because most people love the beginning. They love the idea. They love the excitement. They love the dream, but they don't love the grind. And the grind is where champions are built. Let me tell you something powerful. Struggle is not a sign you're failing. Struggle is a sign you're growing. When you go to the gym and lift weights, what happens? Your muscles tear. It hurts, but that pain is the signal that growth is happening. Life works the same way. When you face rejection, criticism, slow progress, it's not punishment. It's preparation. When Michael Jordan missed thousands of shots in his career, those misses didn't destroy him. They shaped him. When Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television, that rejection didn't end her story. It sharpened her resilience. Struggle builds strength that comfort never could. Let's destroy another myth. Talent is not the secret. You know how many talented people quit? A lot. You know how many average people became extraordinary because they refused to stop? Countless. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Every single time, talent might give you a head start, but discipline wins the marathon. Nobody is born unstoppable. Nobody is born confident. Nobody is born disciplined. It's built, brick by brick, day by day, decision by decision. Mental toughness is choosing to continue when everything inside you says quit. It's posting the video even when views are low. It's studying when friends are partying. It's saving money when others are spending. It's training when your body feels tired. It's showing up when nobody is clapping. That's toughness. At some point, people will doubt you. They'll say, that's unrealistic. Be practical. Get a normal job. You're wasting time. And sometimes it will hurt. But understand this, doubt from others is normal. Doubt from yourself is dangerous. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is to prove it through action. When J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers, she didn't quit writing. When Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, he didn't quit creating. They didn't wait for belief. They kept building. And eventually, results made the noise. Here's something powerful. Success is boring. It's repetition. It's doing the same thing again and again until you become excellent. Passion wants excitement. Discipline embraces repetition. If you want to grow a YouTube channel, you don't need one viral video. You need 100 consistent uploads. If you want a strong body, you don't need one intense workout. You need hundreds of ordinary ones. If you want wealth, you don't need one lucky break. You need consistent, smart decisions. Feelings are unstable. Progress is measurable. Instead of asking, do I feel motivated? Ask, did I improve today? Instead of, am I inspired? Ask, did I still love this? Ask, did I commit to it? You don't need to feel great to make progress. You just need to move. Every time you quit something important, you train your brain to escape discomfort. You build a quitting habit, and habits compound. But when you push through, when you continue despite resistance, you build identity. You become someone who finishes. And that identity is powerful. There is no path to greatness without pain. No shortcuts. No secret hacks. No magical formula. Only work. Only consistency. Only relentless commitment. Passion might light the fire, but discipline keeps it burning when the storm hits. You don't need to be extreme. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to wake up one day and completely transform your life. You need consistency, because intensity is loud. Consistency is quiet. Intensity posts about the grind. Consistency lives it. Intensity goes all in for 7 days. Consistency shows up for 7 years. And guess which one wins? Most people start like this. New goal, new energy, new excitement. They wake up at 4 a.m., they work 10 hours straight. They push themselves beyond limits, and then they burn out. They disappear. They quit. Why? Because intensity without structure collapses. Success is not built on emotional spikes. It's built on daily standards. When Kobe Bryant trained, he didn't rely on random bursts of energy. He trained daily, relentlessly, with discipline. When Cristiano Ronaldo became one of the greatest footballers in the world, it wasn't because of one legendary performance. It was because of years of consistent preparation. Consistency compounds. Intensity fades. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You need to win today. Just today. One workout, one video, one chapter, one disciplined decision. Then repeat. The problem is, people underestimate small actions because they don't look impressive. But small actions repeated daily become massive outcomes. A 1% improvement every day transforms everything over time. And here's the powerful truth. You don't see growth immediately. That's why most people stop. There is a period in every journey where it feels like nothing is happening. You're working, you're trying, you're improving. But results, silent. This is the invisible phase, the dangerous phase, the quitting phase. This is where discipline matters most. When Dwayne Johnson was cut from the Canadian Football League, nobody saw the future superstar. When J.K. Rowling was writing in cafes, nobody saw the global phenomenon coming. The world sees the explosion. It never sees the buildup. Here's what you do instead of chasing passion. Not optional, not if I feel like it. Non-negotiable. Example, upload twice a week, no matter what. Train 4 days a week. No excuses. Read 10 pages daily. Always. Wake up at the same time, period. When something becomes automatic, it no longer depends on emotion. You don't debate brushing your teeth. Make your goals that automatic. Because it does, we live in a world built to distract you. Social media, notifications, endless scrolling. Comparison. Every distraction steals your future in small pieces. You can't build something meaningful while constantly consuming noise. Discipline isn't just doing hard things, it's avoiding unnecessary ones. If you want to win, protect your time. Turn off distractions, set boundaries, work in silence. Remember, noise is for attention. Silence is for growth. Stop saying, I'm trying. Start saying, I don't miss. That doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you're committed. You don't miss workouts. You don't miss study sessions when you shift from trying to committed. Everything changes because commitment removes negotiation, and negotiation kills progress. There will be days you feel tired, days you doubt yourself, days you question everything. That's normal. Strength isn't about feeling powerful every day. It's about continuing on weekdays. Anyone can work when they feel great. Very few work when they feel drained. That's the difference. Most people think discipline is restrictive. It's not. Lack of discipline is restrictive. Lack of discipline traps you in financial stress, regret, unfinished goals, broken promises to yourself. Discipline creates options. Discipline creates skill. Discipline creates confidence. And confidence creates opportunity. Passion might start the journey, but consistency builds the empire. If you only think about today, you'll act based on feelings. If you think about 5 years from now, you'll act based on vision. And vision is stronger than passion. Passion is emotional. Vision is intentional. Passion says, I feel excited right now. And who you're becoming should matter more than how you feel today. Most people destroy their future for temporary comfort. They scroll instead of building. They sleep instead of improving. They quit instead of adapting. Why? Because short-term comfort feels good. But comfort has a hidden cost. Regret. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you delay your potential. The pain of regret lasts for years. Ask yourself this: will this decision move me closer to who I want to become? If the answer is no, stop doing it. Comparison is poison. You see someone successful and think, they're ahead, they're better, I'm behind. But you don't see their sacrifices. You don't see their invisible phase. When Mr. Beast started on YouTube, he uploaded for years with barely any views. When Serena Williams was training as a child, nobody saw the global champion she would become. You are watching highlights. You didn't see the practice. Focus on your lane. Your only competition is yesterday's version of you. The ability to delay pleasure for a greater reward is rare, and rare skills create rare results. Most people want fast money, fast success, fast transformation. But greatness takes time. Planting a seed today doesn't give you fruit tomorrow, but if you water it daily, protect it, and stay patient, the harvest comes. The problem is not that people lack passion. The problem is they lack patience. Winners think in decades, not weeks. They ask, who do I want to become in 10 years? Then they reverse engineer it. If you want to be financially free, physically strong, mentally sharp, highly skilled, then your daily actions must match that future identity. You don't accidentally become great. You become great on purpose. Some people wait to feel driven. But work ethic is not a mood. It's a standard. It's deciding, I don't negotiate with laziness. When Cristiano Ronaldo trains after practice, that's not passion. That's standard. When Elon Musk works extreme hours to build companies, that's not emotion. That's obsession with execution. They don't wake up asking, do I feel motivated? They wake up asking, what must be done? That question changes everything. Everybody wants success. Few want sacrifice. You might have to miss parties, wake up early, work when others relax, stay focused when others drift. That's the price. And the price is worth it. Because one day the same people who laughed will ask, "How did you do it?" They'll see the results. They won't see the sacrifices. Life will test you. Unexpected problems, financial pressure, criticism, failure. If your only fuel is passion, you'll collapse. But if your fuel is vision, discipline, identity, and long-term thinking, you become difficult to break, not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. At some point, you must decide, are you someone who starts or someone who finishes? Are you someone who talks or someone who executes? Are you someone controlled by feelings or someone guided by standards? That decision shapes your future. Passion is optional. Standards are mandatory. By now, you understand something powerful. Passion starts. Discipline sustains. Consistency compounds. Vision guides. Now we go practical. Because mindset without action changes nothing. If you cannot control your days, you cannot control your destiny. Your morning sets the emotional tone of your entire day. If you wake up and immediately grab your phone, scroll social media, compare yourself, react to messages, you've already surrendered control. But if you wake up with intention, make your bed, move your body, review your goals, start your hardest task early, you build momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates execution. And execution creates results. When Tim Cook wakes up before 4 a.m., it's not because he feels inspired, it's structure. When Kobe Bryant trained before sunrise, it wasn't about mood, it was about standards. You don't need extreme routines. You need consistent ones. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's emotional avoidance. You delay tasks because they feel uncomfortable. So here's the rule. Do the hardest thing first. Before emails, before scrolling, before distractions, attack the one task that moves your life forward. Even if it's imperfect, even if it's messy. Progress beats perfection. Let's be honest. You've said these before. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'll start tomorrow. I'm not ready. But look deeper. Do you truly lack time, or are you misusing it? Everyone has 24 hours. The difference is allocation. When Kevin Hart was building his career, he wasn't waiting for perfect timing. He was creating opportunities. Excuses protect your comfort. Discipline protects your future. Choose wisely. Here's another danger. Early success. You post one good video, you get one promotion, you see small progress, and suddenly you relax. Comfort creeps back in. Momentum slows. Listen carefully. Small wins are proof. They are not permission to stop. Celebrate briefly. Then reset your focus. Greatness is built by people who refuse to get comfortable too early. If you surround yourself with negative thinkers, lazy habits, endless distractions, your discipline will struggle. You become what you're around. Protect your environment. Follow creators who inspire growth. Stay around people who challenge you. Limit exposure to negativity. When Serena Williams trained, she was surrounded by excellence. When Elon Musk built companies, he surrounded himself with high-level thinkers. Environment isn't everything, but it matters more than you think. Stop chasing motivation. Protect your energy instead. Sleep properly. Train your body. Eat better. Limit drama. Reduce digital noise. Low energy creates weak discipline. High energy makes hard things easier. You don't need hype. You need stamina. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations. It comes from proof. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, finish what you start, show up when you don't feel like it, you build self-respect. And self-respect changes how you walk, speak, and think. You stop doubting yourself. That trust is powerful. You don't wake up unstoppable. You build it. Through boring days, through uncomfortable moments, through repeated effort. Passion might disappear tomorrow, but if you've built systems, habits, discipline, and standards, you will continue. And that's what separates dreamers from builders. If you're serious about taking action in your life, stop waiting and start now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because here on this channel, we bring you daily motivation, life-changing insights, and the push you need to stop procrastinating and start achieving. Don't just watch, take action, and let's rise together.